Hello. Why do I always sound super awkward doing that? Hi, what's up? Welcome back to another video. I am unraveling this part of the blanket because I stitched it with the wrong crochet needle because I was lazy and I thought that is the best way to go, and it's not. So hi, welcome. This is Coffee and Crochet. It's a series that I do. I am drinking coffee and I'm going to crochet. If you clicked on the video, you're probably wondering, like, what is your biggest insecurity? It's kind of a lame one. It's not super great, but actually no, it is, because it's a big deal, okay? The goal for this year is to stop putting myself down. My biggest insecurity. Some background to this because I think it is important in regards to what the insecurity is. For those of you who don't know this, the 17 of you who follow me and the rest of the freaking internet, oh, if you know me, then you know my career. But I am a professional photographer. I am profish in taking pictures. Oh, you don't believe me? It's fine, totally fine. This is my Instagram with my professional pictures. And I do two different types of photography. I do portraiture and I do sports photography. As a professional photographer working with clients with portraiture, the biggest thing in my job is to make a person feel confident about themselves. Why? Because if you don't feel good about yourself, it's gonna show in the camera, right? You're gonna be really not your best self in front of the camera. And as a photographer, it is my job to bring out your best self. This is way too big. My biggest insecurity, with the preface of, I'm a professional photographer, my job is to make people feel confident about themselves. I hate taking pictures. Hate is a strong word because that's how I feel. I haven't even started crocheting, but like, oh, I'm getting like freaking PTSD thinking about taking pictures. And for those of you wondering why am I using a bunch of different yarns, it's because I'm trying to make a pandemic blanket with all my extra yarn because I couldn't go buy new yarn because all of the stores were closed and now things are starting to reopen. And so I couldn't buy new yarn, so it's fine. Anyway, going back to the topic, I have a massive insecurity about taking my own picture or getting my picture taken. I wrote down notes because God knows I get off topic. Oh, okay, I wrote down in here, I just don't like the camera in front of my face. It's funny because there's a camera right in front of my face, which is like why I get super awkward in front of it, because I start getting all the sorts of like insecurity that I usually get whenever there's a camera in front of my face. So if you're watching this and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm cringing, this person is like really weird, it's because I am literally facing my biggest fear right now. I don't know what it is. It's like they're taking a picture of my soul and I feel exposed and I feel naked. And I don't like it. And so that is my dramatic way of just saying that I'm just not the biggest fan of getting my picture taken. It makes no sense, right? Like my profession revolves around taking people's pictures, but like God forbid somebody takes a picture of me, I freak out. My boyfriend is also a professional photographer. It gets weird because he wants to take my picture and I'm like not super into it, right? Because someone is a little bit insecure about herself. Me, I'm insecure about my pictures being taken. We all know those people who just, they get in front of a camera and then they're just, oh my gosh, my neck cracked. Like, you know, they're just cute. They're just built like that. They're just, their face is just naturally good in front of the camera. I didn't get that gene passed down to me, okay? I have a wonderful personality that needs to be met in person but cannot be photographed because my personality does not come across in a camera. I think I'm like falling apart. I'm dysfunctioning. I'm not functioning. There's reboot error or forward. I don't like this yarn. I think I know why I left so much of it. It's because I hate this yarn. It sucks. I have multiple reasons as to why I don't like my picture to be taken. Number one, like I said, I feel exposed. I just feel like the person behind the camera can see my past, my present, my future, all of the things I did wrong, all of the things I'm going to do wrong, they just see it. I'm a photographer, we don't see that. We really just see, and you see how I'm like, this is psychotic. Like I'm talking as a person getting my picture taken, and then I'm thinking, okay, photographer Abby, what would you tell a client that tells themselves this? And it's like, no, I just see the best parts of you, and I just want to capture that. Listen, I get it, but it doesn't mean anything at the same time because it's like, I'm so in my head about it. I just don't know what to do with my face necessarily. I don't really look at myself in the mirror that often, other than like in the morning when I wash my face and I do some makeup, if I do my makeup that day. So I'm not constantly in front of a camera. I'm not constantly checking my face. I am just kind of living in this body and I'm just rolling with the punches, not really knowing what goes on. Oh, okay, the other reason. I don't like to look stupid. There are some people that can do really nice sexy faces, like the face or whatever, and like when I do it, I don't look cute doing it, okay? Like, and I've tried. I am a very silly person. I don't really take myself too seriously, and sometimes taking pictures makes me feel like I am taking myself really seriously and not just kind of having fun and being myself. So it just feels like I'm not being myself when I'm taking these pictures, especially some that are like, oh, let's look beautiful now. I don't know. My beautiful face is like, I just like to make a joke about everything, and that's really just because I'm showing my insecurities through it. So if I'm making a joke about something, I probably feel a certain type of way about it, and you know, that's when you start getting into not a good headspace, because when you see people who like to take pictures of themselves, you start to be really critical of them, and you're thinking like, oh wow, they're so full of themselves, taking pictures of themselves in front of a coffee shop for 20 minutes. I wish I had that kind of confidence to do that. I have so much confidence when it comes to how I am as a person, like who I am. I have confidence in what my abilities, but when it comes to this, I don't feel the same level of confidence. And then acne just exacerbated that just astronomically. So it just made me more aware, hyper aware of the fact that like my face is not pleasant all the time. So I don't know how to smile with my eyes because I have resting scared face. You know how some people have resting bitch face? No, my face is like this, like a chihuahua. I had an ex-boyfriend who, when we were first kind of like talking or whatever, you're sitting in front of this car and I'm thinking like, I look super cute, right? Like, and he leans over and goes, you know who you remind me of? And I'm thinking like J-Lo, Angelina Jolie, freaking Beyonce. He said I reminded him of the squirrel from Hoodwinked. If you haven't seen that movie, I will put an image of the squirrel from Hoodwinked here. I felt super sexy. I thought it was hilarious because it's like, oh, yeah, I can definitely see that. Do I really want the person I'm dating to tell me that? Not really, but I mean, kind of accurate, right? Now to the more positive side of the video, right? Because I have been working through this stupid insecurity. It's stupid. Maybe there are some insecurities that are not stupid, but mine is stupid, okay? Mine's a stupid insecurity. With 1, starting this YouTube channel, 2, starting an Instagram for the YouTube channel, which this is a subtle plug, but check out my Instagram. You should go ahead and follow it while you're at it, because I do a lot of gardening stuff on there, so if you're a person that enjoys that, go check it out, you know? Listen, I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm 26, turning 27. That is the weirdest thing that has ever come out of my mouth. I don't know when this happened. I don't know when I entered my late 20s. I know when I entered my late 20s, I had a birthday, but like, I felt like I was 21 for a really long time, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, you have to pay for your own insurance now. Welcome to adulthood. Oh my God, I'm like a grown-ass woman, you know? People have children at this age. People have children way before this age, but like, I'm an adult. You know, I bought a house. I freaking have my own health insurance. Like, I'm a grown-ass motherfucking woman with my own career. When did this happen? I don't remember doing it. Like, I remember going through the motions of, oh, okay, let's do this and let's do that and let's become an adult. And like, years later, and now look at me. I have my own freaking healthcare premium, you know? So it was so wholesome before. So wholesome when I started this channel. Not wholesome anymore. As a woman, I feel like I need to have a different mindset. I need to become the woman that I am. Oh my God, my eyes are twitching. Like, you know when you have too much coffee and like your eye starts to twitch? I sound psychotic. If my grandchildren are watching this, I don't know, hi. Blah, 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 blah. As I had mentioned before, my boyfriend is a photographer. He does portraits as well. He does weddings and stuff, and I do all the portraits. But anyway, we work together in this photography business. Both are learning new lighting styles, new editing styles, and so we're testing it out on each other. So I told him I wanted actual pictures of me, not just test pictures. Like, I was gonna get ready, do my hair, get in a dress, and like, we're gonna do the whole ass thing, you know? And I put in big letters in my notes that I need to get over myself, and that is very true because I need to get over myself. I did my portraits. Let's talk about the process of taking these. The beginning, I actually felt physical, like I was running a mile kind of heartbeat. I was suffocating, not because of coronavirus, but because of the adrenaline and the insecurities and stuff that were happening with my body. So I just felt exposed, you know? I didn't feel good about myself. I didn't feel, I don't know, I just felt like, ugh. it took a little bit of a pep talk. He is very good at getting me out of my head, if that makes sense. So he put on some Cardi B, and I recommend that. Like if you're gonna take portraits or you're gonna get pictures of yourselves, listen to some pump up music. You know, I have some examples as to what pump up music is. The thing is, I actually can't put clips of them because copyright stuff, and even though I have 17 followers, I would hope that this thing grows at some point. I don't want to be copyrighted necessarily. So here is some generic music while I list a few of my top songs for a playlist as to what to listen to pump yourself up and make yourself feel like a bad bitch. Okay. I hope that helps. I was listening to, you know, my Cardi B music, getting into it, and then that's something it unleashed the, you know how Beyonce has Sasha Fierce? I have Yulia. I'll explain that in a future video, maybe like my alter egos, because I have 5 of them. I was looking through the pictures, and I was feeling like, you know, the bad bitch that I am, and I looked amazing, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I look freaking good. I had to edit my own face. Why? Because I was practicing this editing style, and if you really want to get over an insecurity, you gotta edit your own face. This is what the picture looked like. This is a finished product of me after I edited my face. Obviously, this is very edited. It's not me in my natural state. You're looking at it, and this is also with just some makeup on, so this is me. I want this picture posted, and I want this picture blown up in my living room, in my house. I want it to be a fine art piece, and I want to look at myself and be like, she's a bad bitch. I really don't need any more coffee, let's be honest. So yeah, that is how I did a step forward in my stupid insecurity, okay? Clearly, I'm not over it. I'm not like, oh my God, just take my picture now. It's not solved at one time. I bet if somebody puts a camera up to my face again, I'm probably gonna be like really, really awkward, and I'm probably gonna make sarcastic comments, and I'm probably going to make ugly faces like I normally do, but maybe less than I did before. Does that make any sense? Oh God, I really hope that made sense. Okay, so how did this help me get over myself? The whole like me editing myself. Well, one, zooming into your face often and editing little parts of your face makes you look at things and realize that you have very attractive parts of your body. Okay, I'm a huge fan of my ojos, my eyes. I have heterochromia. If you don't know what that is, it just means my eyes are 2 different colors, and I didn't really notice the intricacies behind the color changes of my eyes. Maybe I'll just put like a close up here so you can see the color difference. One eye has significantly changed the more that I've aged. It went from just like a light brown to now hazel-ish, greenish, blue parts in there that I don't really know where they came from. And then the other one's just kind of brown, but like a honey brown, you know, so she's a little sexy, you know what I'm saying? It just made me really appreciate my face, you know? I don't really ever get to look at myself in the eyes. When I finished the picture, when I finished editing, I zoomed out and looked at the picture, and it was literally the first time I looked at a picture of myself, and I thought, oh my God, man, I feel like a woman. Like, that's a woman. That's a lady. That's a person who I can trust with the 401k. Please don't trust me with the 401k. But, like, you know what I mean? I felt like a freaking woman. Woman. And not just like a grown child, like I feel the majority of the time, you know? That is how I got over my insecurity a little bit. I'm still working on it, okay? We are working on it every single day. But I'm learning to appreciate my face a little bit more, and the rest of me. Say it to the world, to that person over there, there's no one there, to your dog, to your grandma, to everyone, all the haters. I don't really have haters, so I don't really know, but like, I'm assuming I'm on the internet, so at some point I probably will, and then that's when you have to just be like, you know what, I'm a bad bitch, I don't care. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad bee-snatch. Biz-snatching, biz-snatch. I am why? This is the last time I'm drinking 2 cups of coffee in the morning, so. What else did I learn from this entire, like the most important thing that I learned out of this, apart from me being confident, is now I feel more confident making my clients feel confident. Because now I know firsthand what it feels like to not like to be in front of a camera, right? And to kind of work through that in real time instead of it just being like a hypothetical, like, yes, girl, you look really good, right? I can empathize a lot more with my clients when they're not feeling their best selves. And I'm gonna tell them, go to the mirror right now, look yourself in the face, say it to yourself 5 times out loud, I'm a bad bitch. I don't know, maybe if the person is not really into Cardi B, maybe we can blast some Enya and like rock out to it, you know? Maybe that's what makes them feel confident. I just want them to know that they are important and they're valued and they're bad bees notches. So this is me opening up to the internet a little bit, letting you know about myself being insecure for dumb reasons, which is normal. Everybody's insecure about something, so I hope this video helped you out. I hope that you're able to take away a little bit from this. I hope that you look in the mirror today and you say that you're a bad bitch, because you are. Anyway, so if you enjoyed the video, if you had a good time, give me a toe thumbs up. Come join the Toe Thumb family. That's what I'm calling you guys, the 17 of you, the Toe Thumb family. There's no family. Really, it's just, I'm just making videos to make videos, but join the group of people who watch this. I think it's crazy, like, you look at some creators and you see that they have, you know, hundreds of thousands of people who follow them, and right now I'm a micro channel of 17 people, and I'm still like really grateful for the people who do watch my videos weekly. So just because it's not a crazy amount of numbers, I'm still grateful for those who do and who leave a thumbs up and a comment. You know, I think it's special, even if it's not a lot of people right now. So thank you to those of you, and I hope that you're all doing well during quarantine. California is starting to open up a little bit more. I'm really excited about that. My pandemic blanket is really, I just want my future grandchildren to know that this period in history was kind of shitty, okay? It sucked and lonely, but we're getting out of it, and the sun will come up tomorrow, and other cliche things that will make you feel good about yourself. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much again for watching this. Thank you for supporting. Thank you if you follow me on Instagram. Thank you for all the other things, because today I'm just feeling grateful because I feel myself, okay? Bye, I'll see you later.